Sidney Crosby grew up dreaming of making it to the NHL and playing for the Montreal Canadiens. Half of his dream came true when he was drafted by the Penguins. And in November, he took on his once-beloved half for the first time. Awe is not something in Sir Sidney's vocabulary, and he obviously felt none facing the Bleu Blanc Rouge. His late tally tied the game, and then in a shootout, he added another chapter to his growing story. Tonight, Sidney makes his first appearance in Montreal and looks to dream a new dream, winning here in a Penguin jersey. Pens Canadiens, next. It's a hockey night in Pittsburgh. Tonight from the Bell Center in Montreal, the Pittsburgh Penguins meet the Montreal Canadiens. Hello again, everybody, and welcome once again to Pittsburgh Penguins hockey right here on FSN Pittsburgh. Tonight, the Penguins invade Montreal for the first time this season. So much to talk about here. So many Penguins coming in for the first time to play a game in this building. But there's one gentleman who, of course, coached the Montreal Canadiens, is now the head coach of the Pittsburgh Penguins. We want to immediately get downstairs with Dan Potash, who's on board with us, and they chat about tonight's game.
Well, the media spotlight has been focusing on Sidney Crosby, both in Toronto and here in Montreal, but it shifted just a little to head coach Michael Therrien. How does it feel to be back home coaching against your former team?
It's a feeling. It's a special day to play that game tonight. You know, this is something I've been waiting for a long time. But what's important for us is the way we're going to play, the way we're going to work, and the way we're going to focus on what the thing that we're supposed to do. But definitely it's a special day. There's no doubt about that.
I know you don't want to get too far ahead, but with the fact that you're back home against your old team, how sweet would a win be?
Will be great. And I'm not the only one been in that position before. And that could be a players, it could be a coaches, and every time that you're facing your old team, you know, that's something that is always a special night.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time.
Thank you very much.
Mike and Bob?
All right, Danny, you can see it in the face, I think, Bob Airy, of Michel Therrien. He's a nervous guy. I mean, he's coming in here. The whole center is on him and his team coming in tonight.
Wow, and he had a lot of pressure coaching here for 3 seasons. Michael Therrien did have that pressure. He is feeling immense pressure in this hockey game tonight. He wants to come back. He wants his hockey club, and it is his hockey club right now, to perform at their best on all cylinders. And there's a lot of French Canadians that will be nervous in the lineup tonight. What a very special evening here in Montreal.
Well, the young kids, of course, for the Penguins getting an opportunity to play, and the Penguins have a host of those.
Well, there certainly is, and you saw Waz going to get back in the lineup, but Marc-Andre Fleury will get his first start against the Montreal Canadiens. And where is it? It's in the Bell Center in Montreal. This kid's been dreaming about this. These guys watched hockey in Canada all their lives as little kids. Dreamed when they were on ponds of playing in Montreal. They do get a shot, and Michel Ouellet as well gets a shot. He's got 5 goals in 10 games. He's a Michael Therrien protege. He wants to come out here. He's been playing well. He's been putting the puck in the net. He is a goal scorer. Boy, would he love to score here in Montreal tonight. There's a lot of family and friends here tonight.
I think for the fans to understand, I mean, almost every game here is got a little taste of a Super Bowl, if you will, for the Canadians and the way hockey is here. It is just a way of life here in this city, and everybody talks about the game. That's why these young kids coming in, it gets a little nerve-wracking. All right, let's talk about the Montreal Canadiens and what's going on with them.
Now, they're slumping a little bit here. There's some guys that aren't producing. They're going to switch their lineup. Robert will be out, and he's a nifty scorer. He got 2 points in the only 2 goals Montreal scored against Pittsburgh earlier, but the guy there is Alexei Kovalev. And Alexei Kovalev, this high-flying superstar of the Montreal Canadiens. We saw him so much with the Pittsburgh Penguins. There's a look at his numbers as a Penguin. But Covey, he's keeping warm in the dressing room right now. He's getting a little bit hot. What happened the other night? Alexei Kovalev, 700 assists for Alexei Kovalev. The other night, he also picked up a huge goal in the hockey game. What goal was it? Number 300 on the career for Alexei Kovalev. Boy, can he shoot the puck, and he loves to go high. And in the shootout, I mean, that's just almost not fair, Mike. Alexei Kovalev, you speak very highly of him, maybe the most talented player you've ever seen in a uniform.
Well, I just think he has more talent than what he does in all aspects of the game. The stick handling, the shooting, the passing, and the skating. And you put that with size, Bobby, and you've got yourself a powerful person to play the game.
Well, they courted him all summer, Alexei Kovalev, and they walked around with him. They talked to him for about 3-4 days, and then they signed him to a real lucrative contract, and Kobe's happy to be a Canadian.
Well, you know the legends of Montreal. The Canadiens have won cup after cup here, 24 of them to be exact. You can see the numbers, 42 Hall of Famers. The Vezina Trophy, symptomatic of the goaltending giants of the past, and 16 Hart Trophies, the most valuable player. It's a place to play hockey, and one that most people never, ever forget when they get a chance to come here. You look at Larry Robinson, the great Hall of Fame defenseman, and then Guy Lafleur, the flower, who dazzled people time and time again. Hockey's next.